Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and we got
Eric Gonzalez.
And what'd you do and what'd you play?
I just top 8'd the PPG regional yesterday, and I played Dragon Link.
Bell, let's hop right into the list.
Right, bet. You play your best normal summon, obviously. This don't really gotta explain this card, it's dumb. A lot of players are playing 2 of this. I bumped it up to 2 because actually you'll see, like, by the end of the profile, I'm not playing any hand traps. This deck is just all play. 2 Tracer. I didn't want to max out and see too many of the normal summons, so that's why. Play 1 and 1 of the rest of the rockets. Didn't want to play any extra rockets, and I wanted to stay at 40 with power cards, so that's why we did that. 2 Nocto Vision. A lot of lists jump from 1 and 2. I just personally think this card it's silly. It draws you a card. It chain blocks your Romulus. Like, there's nothing this card doesn't really do. So I risked possibly seeing both to play. Your 1-ofs, obviously, if this was at more than 1 each, we'd play them. The other 1-ofs you don't really want to see, but
I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
So, how many combos with those, like, do you do in your deck where it's worth it for you to have those in your deck over just doing the regular combo?
So that's a good question. Towards the end of the tournament, I did realize that these probably weren't necessary because it ended up you wanting to make, and I often learned lessons on stream too, where just making Herald before your Needle Fiber is worth just a lot more than you think.
Yeah.
But this is one of those overkill combos that if this happens and they can't stop you, you're just winning the game.
So it's like the Black Garden Inferno.
Kinda, yeah. So it's like when you're ripping 5 or whatever, like it's one of those combos that you're just winning the game if they happen. So yeah, I guess I wanted to do
risk, high reward.
Correct. Yeah. The literal 1 card you don't want to draw in the entire deck, which you draw so often if you're a Dragon Link player. Brotar, it's dumb. And then your 2 big boss monsters, obviously, yeah, these are great. And then the kind of the spices that we played were triple kaiju.
Now, how was that over the weekend?
Ironically enough, I didn't see it at all. But the times I saw it, yeah, like I think I saw it 1 time on stream, and it was good. But I had another out to the.
You already won.
Yeah, I had another out, but yeah, this is for cards like. Ironically, Megaclops, Buster Lock, the Mirror. It's a 1 card out for, and what he was explaining earlier, it's a 2 for 1 on so many decks against so many decks, and it's just a free special summon. It honestly, and it plays, and you could play with your Chaos Space. Let's say if you go first and you happen to draw 1 of them, you could still play with it. So
pretty nice. Were you thinking that up yourself?
I could shout out to him. Shout out my boy for helping me come up with it. It was fun, and honestly, it worked out really well. Obviously, 3 Chaos Space. We were talking about this card's stupid. It's probably gonna get hit. It's really silly. Quick Launch, E-Telly for dragons. It's dumb.
What's the better spell, Quick Launch or Chaos Space? If they say we're gonna ban one of these and you get to pick.
I mean, Chaos Space is dumb, man. Like, yeah, Chaos Space. I mean, both of these cards are probably gonna get hit regardless. E-Telly's at 1 and this is at 3, so that says exactly what that is. Actually, what I didn't want to do was play 3 of this card, but we did anyways, I guess, because I just wanted to max out the fact that if I get hand trapped, I'm not going to lose.
Good. That card's broken.
Yeah.
You're like the first person I've ever seen play 3 of these. Just blew my mind.
I played 3 of that too, bro.
Really?
It's the best extender.
Yeah, it's like Will for
extender.
them. Yeah, it's like
a lot of actually right. Like, so a lot of decks were playing 2, but my first list was playing 3. Then I went down to 2 because I didn't want to see it as like in 2s. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna build a deck that if I go first, I want to maximize the chance of winning through hand traps. So that's why we did it. Another maximize the chance of winning through hand traps card, where if they hand trap you and you can still combo, you just look at their hand and rip another card, which. This card is dumb.
Yeah, that card has so many different good effects.
Yeah, it's just so dumb. Also another card that you always see. My power 1-ofs, Monster Reborn, and 1 for 1, and Called by the Grave was one of the things. Shout out to Ruben for that. Yeah, it worked out. I actually pulled it off a couple times. Ironically, that you know, I got Ashed, I got Veilered. I never got Drolled yesterday, but yeah, it worked out pretty well. And Monster Reborn is actually insane going second too, so it came up a lot in the Dino. I took the Conductor.
Yeah, now you said something about Dino, like having Call by the Grave in your deck just gives you another out to Miscellaneous,
right.
So it makes your deck even better.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to maximize the chance of if I go first, I'm probably going to win the game. And then obviously Divine Land, one of the best combo pieces. I guess we could go to the extra deck. 2 Striker. Yeah, I wouldn't play 3 of this. People wanting to play 3 of this, I've had people wanting to play 3 of this. I would not play 3 of this card.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. You need 2 for the combo, so if you don't want to waste your LP, and that's about it. Link Ross, I don't really gotta explain this. It's dumb.
Yeah.
LP and 2 other dumb cards like. I was seeing a lot of Dragon Link players forget that this could summon for your Bandage Zone. So it's like this card, Pissy is insane. Yeah, that card's insane. Romulus, also another like its second effect is super relevant, and people forget that it can special summon my the tuner from your hand, your Phalanx. Card's insane. Obviously, you don't want your opponent to play. You need it just in case you need to get out of LP Pissy lock. Needle Fiber, obviously, really like insane. It's just so good. And then your Ender Sphere to bounce, not targeting. It lets you continue playing.
Yeah.
I played Squeldred. I know you're not.
Spice.
Spice. I know you're not a fan of this card, but we were actually discussing it earlier. I just believe that I like fixing my hand. So if my board were ever get broken, or if I needed to play a turn 3, this card helped a lot more survive and be able to play.
First card.
Oh, nice. Boral Sword. We were killing people and on our turn 3, and then the 3 Cincos that every deck should be playing. This if your deck isn't playing this, you're probably like, unfortunately, you're probably behind because this combo, any combo with these 3 cards are just so overpowering. My bad, the salad player here that doesn't play. Our side, obviously, the power 3, where you should be playing this. I think every side deck should have these 3 cards.
And possibly the
they're just dumb. 3 Nibiru. I didn't want to main this card. I didn't want to main any hand traps, as I was explaining, but I think Nibiru was just so good against Infernoble. It was really good. Even in the mirror, if they could play through it, they could play through it, but if they can't, obviously it's just a really good card. This, good against the mirror, good against Dino. Literally, it's a
Auto win versus Dino.
It's an FTK against Dino. Yeah, it's dumb. Twister, these should be Lightning Storms, but I don't own that card. And then Dark Lunar, and that was it for the side. Dark Lunar was really for like any other combo decks. I never put it in against the mirror because it just doesn't beat the mirror, but because of Buster Lock.
Yeah.
But there was that. It happened. This was sided in a lot more. I played against. It was good against Winda, any Winda deck. It was good against Infernoble. It was good against Zoo. So yeah, this was a really good card.
But any shout outs?
Shout out the group chat. Fern, Ruben, Zach, Gio, and Santi.
I like how you're last.
No, the one who came up with the spice. And yeah, just shout out, you guys. You guys were great. Really cool meeting you guys.
Thank you, bro.
And,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I had a really fun time. It was good.
That's good.
All right, that's gonna be it for the video. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace.